Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So AMC and the overall market is not adding up, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, see what's going on, because I know a lot of people is disappointed with today's market price action. So as we know, guys, some weird things has been happening in the market, meaning we've been on a decline, a downtrend for the past months. We had one real spike within all this madness. That was about a month or so ago. Whenever we called the bullish market within the bearish market, the overall market went up about 20+%. Crypto, Bitcoin jumped up around 30%, ran up to around 24,000 from the $18,000 range. And we seen, a lot of money being made in that short period of time for the ones that understood it was just a bullish market. For the meantime, it would be short lived and come right back down. So now, as we notice, guys, we starting to, October starting to be one of those best months. This already have been one of the best performing months and also one of the worst months for the S&P 500 and Dow Jones in 2022 so far. Yesterday was one of the best performing days since July. And also at the beginning of this month, on the 3rd and 4th of October, we had the best performing days of this month for this year as well. So as we know, guys, what you've been noticing lately and why I say it's been weird and it's not making sense. It's not adding up, which it makes sense to me, obviously, but I know to the outsiders looking in and for the regular, natural state of the market, it's not making sense. It obviously makes sense to me. I'll be prepared for these things like I prepare you guys for these things. Like on last week, how, people that been in the game for decades and decades and decades came out very shocked saying, last week, whenever CPI inflation data came in way higher than expected, and the market gave off an opposite reaction of what the market was expecting when it went soaring instead of coming down crashing after higher than expected inflation data. So once that had happened, I had told you guys in the previous videos, we got the track record of it. I was like, regardless of what the outcome be, like what the data is, whether it's good or bad, the market is going to run. It's going to run up. And that's exactly what had took place. The data was bad and the market still went up. And now on this week, after running up like that, that was already telling you something. Well, the market has been, hammered down very, very hard. Even though it's looking to go down lower, it just has to recalibrate kind of before going down lower. And that recalibration could come in and meaning a bullish moment for the market before going back down lower. That's why, like I say, it's many different reasons, but that's part of the reason as well. So anyways, we came in, we seen the, crazy market volatility last week. This week, at the beginning of the week, Monday and Tuesday, we went dominated the market. The market did very well. So now on today, after all that momentum, all that push, know what we have in front of us due to the fact the market being very weird and going in our favor in the mix of, bad economic data coming out. And then on top of that, this week, now we starting to have good data, good news coming out on top of the momentum that we already had, which was we got, big banks reporting way better than expected earnings. We got large cap companies like Netflix, blowing expectations out of the water, very, very dominant. Not just no small expectations, like, oh, they beat expectations by 10%, 20%. Like Netflix beat expectations by 150%. They got over 2.4 million new people added in quarter 3 and only was expected to add 1 million. And by the end of the year, they're looking to add 4+ million. So that's insane numbers. So with that being said, guys, that should have been a reflection on the market today. With Netflix would have pushed up some other large cap companies and they would have helped push up the overall market. That's how we know today is just not adding up. Weird day. And on top of that, we see that, the large cap lose usually whenever something run up like that, it will give back most of those gains or some of those gains, but as it continues to create higher lows and continue to trend up. But not GameStop, but Netflix actually held its gains on today and stayed stagnant. It ran up, it actually created a new high on this morning, and then it stayed consolidating in that 270-ish range, guys, which is a great sign. But like I say, it's just the market trying to get a lot of people up out of their positions before this thing sneak and take off. Just as Netflix sneaked off in the after hours when people were least expecting it, that's exactly how the market would try and jump back up to calibration. And what I mean by that is it'll sneak and do it in the after hours or in the pre-market when most people, day traders or retail investors, don't have the advantage to be able to get in and get out and take advantage of the meat of the move. It'll already be jumped up 20-30% before the market open or right after the market closed, giving you no time to really get in on it unless you was already in on it. And people that's already in on it is people that's more experienced and knowledgeable of the market, because 9 times out of 10, most retail investors, people that lose a lot of money, is only getting in once they see the movement actually happening instead of before. So you already know, guys, what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at The B Hayes Show. I love y'all. Watch out for spam. Get in VIP. Get your free stock at Webull at the link down below. I love you. We out, and God bless you. We go.